Hey everybody, Varun here from Language Academy. Guys, what a great day. I've got Surbhi with me, 8 each in her PTE exam, and that too in a month's time. Congratulations, Surbhi.
Thank you.
Very well done. I've seen you working so hard in the lab. You missed your PTE exam once or twice, was by just 1 or 2 points, right? You were struggling a bit in reading. I would really like to know, what do you think is important when it comes to PTE, because you have taken few attempts before as well before you came here. What do you think was missing out in your previous attempts as compared to this attempt, which helped you to get this score?
For me, the basic thing which when I was practicing at home, there was no one to give feedback. But here when I came to the lab sessions, everyone was there to help me out, to put my weak points on the top and to work on it. And that was the basic thing which helped me to crack the PTE this time.
So basically you were not really sure what mistakes you were making.
Mistakes were
That's 110% true, guys. A lot of time what happens when we practice by ourselves, we think that we are doing something correct, but that's not actually correct. We really need to know what mistakes we are making, what are the things we need to work on, and what are the mistakes we are making. Once you come to know your weakness, once you work on that, turn that into your strength and go for the exam, success is going to be yours. Reading was one section which was giving us a bit of hard time. What did you do for reading?
Just the basic things like practicing regularly and focusing on the grammatical things, because sometimes like we use ed with the r and being, so that things were really helped me out by understanding the context and by putting the similar words which were able to come there.
That's right guys, very important. We need to make sure that you use grammatical rules, you eliminate the options, and then you also know the difference between similar words. You attend as many as reading practice sessions as Surbhi did, and you make sure you are well versed with the grammatical rules and you use them once you go for the exam. Surbhi, you have taken few mock tests as well. How important are mock tests? Because every time you used to take mock tests, you were a bit stressed as well, I remember. What do you think? Why are mock tests helpful?
Mock test basically helps you, like whenever you practice on a regular portal, you just ignore your mistakes, but when you do the mock test, at the end of the result you get your highlighted points where you are where you need to work on. And that was the basic thing which helped me, because when I used to practice regularly, I just skip 1 or 2 mistakes, because I used to think that okay, I will not make these mistakes in the exam. But in the mock test, when I was making that mistakes, then you guys helped me like don't make these mistakes, and you guys motivated me at every attempt.
That's right. This is one point which all of us, we ignore this. A lot of time when we take the mock test, we have few silly mistakes which we think we are not going to make in the exam. But if you look back, when you attempt the mock test, you're also taking an exam and you're giving your 100%. Despite that, you made a few mistakes, and that is what happens in the exam as well. We consciously or we on purpose don't make any mistake, but yes, subconsciously or without knowing, we end up making a lot of mistakes, and that's why we don't really get the score. Very important, whenever you take mock test, analyze, look at the mistakes and learn from that. It's not just enough to have a look at the mistakes. You need to look at the feedback, you need to look at analysis, and then work that particular thing, work on that particular thing, and turn that in your strength. So there be any final piece of advice for students out there planning to go for the exam, missing by 2-3 points, planning to take a break as you did? Any advice for them, please?
Don't lose hope and make yourself motivated every day, because that's only the thing which will keep you going on. Because whenever I used to give the exam and come back with missing 1 or 2 points, I was really demotivated. But just be motivated and keep on practicing, because if you will lose and if you will just keep a break in between the exam, then you need to start from zero, and that is the time you will forget everything what you have done. And starting from zero is, I think, more difficult than starting from the middle and continuing till to reach the end.
That's right. This is one mistake a lot of students do make. What they do is, let's say if they go for the exam, they miss by 1 or 2 points. It's difficult, it's frustrating when you give you 100% and you don't get the score. But at the same time, we have to realize and understand this, that yes, if you went for the exam this time, there were few mistakes because of which you didn't get the score. Next time you have to work even harder. You have to make sure you know what you missed out in the previous attempt and work on that. There's no point of stopping. If you have started to finish it off, and make sure you finish it off in the very first go as soon as possible. If you take a break, you will lose the flow, and once you lose the flow, you'll have to start from scratch, and that can give you a difficult time ahead. Guys, make sure if you have started your PT, get this out of the way as soon as possible. Focus on your weakness, turn that into your strength. Attend lab sessions, attend grammar practice sessions, and make sure you sit in the exam room like she did a week before your exam and get as much feedback you can. That's it from this video, guys. All the very best for your NAATI now.
Thank you.
That's it from this video, guys. Make sure you keep on practicing and get PT out of the way. Thanks, guys. Varun from Language Academy.